Welcome to the village.
Okay, so here's what I need you to do. I need y'all to pretend to be the ones, you know how like the teacher makes the other students participate in the presentations by giving them a little form, and you're supposed to grade the presenter on how well they present, the conciseness and look of their PowerPoints and other presentational crap that I don't care about. I want y'all to grade me on how well I present the following, okay? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Nod your head if you can do it, and then type I nodded my head because I can't freaking see you. My name is AlexNorimaki, and I'm going to be presenting on things that are more fun than working. This has been a research of love, a labor of love on the behalf of all of my beautiful villagers who absolutely cannot stand to work. I feel this for y'all, and I would just like to present on something that is close and personal to my heart. So much to the point that I actually left work 30 minutes into being there. Wow. So, without further ado, the first thing that is better and more fun than work is sleeping. Please see the image on the left for an example of such, because some of you do not sleep.
Hey yo, what the?
Here's the first reason. Customers don't bother the unconscious. You cannot deal with customers, okay? You cannot deal with clients. You cannot deal with angry librarian goers, Kyla, if you're unconscious. Can't do it. They can't bother you if you're unconscious, and if you're me, I don't care if they call me, because I'm not gonna wake the hell up. Second, it's rejuvenating. God, it feels good to sleep, don't it? It's just real rejuvenating, real relaxing, you know what I mean? You can really, like, take time to let all of your muscles rest. Rejuvenation's way more fun than work, if you ask me. It's peaceful. Do you know that you don't have to think about all the problems in the world if you're not conscious?
Yes!
Sure, you have dreams, but do you really remember those dreams when you wake up the next morning? No. The second point that it brings me to is that playing video games is way more fun than working. Please see the left for the very much representative child I found in the stock images. The first reason is that the story is usually better. Oh my god, the number of stories we've had. Actually, Kyla, you in the audience. Kyla, can you please speak personally to how much fun you've had playing the story of Final Fantasy XIV as opposed to working today? See, Kyla says it has taken over her whole life. That sounds like a plus to me. Characters are only assholes for plot development. Did you know that when the story writers are writing out the plot for any video game of any kind, whether it be big or small, indie or AAA, the only reason a character is a douchebag to you is because they are written that way to amplify the plot experience of the player character. In real life, if your coworker is a douchebag to you, it's because they're a douchebag.
Yes, sir!
Brother.
Damn!
Nothing you can do about it, but in the game, at least, you know, there's a chance for redemption. In fact, most games have redemption arcs for the worst character.
I mean, this man really is just kind of a bitch.
Next up, robbing a bank. Huh? Robbing a bank is way more fun than working, and why? Number one, it's more exhilarating. Oh my god, the rush you would get off of pulling money out of a freaking safe, as opposed to going in and clocking in and sitting in front of a computer and typing dull trash for 8 hours a day. My god. And there's the possibility for money, which is very exhilarating to me, especially in this economy. Second, immediate performance feedback. Whether you do well or you do trash, you will immediately know, either because you get caught and sent to prison or because you get away with a ton of cash. And of course, my favorite part about this, you get to choose your own coworkers, okay? You can choose your getaway driver, your accomplice, your world-class contortionist, your hacker, your navigator. You can choose all of these things yourself, as opposed to your coworkers at work, where you don't get to choose them, not really. Next up, hugging your friends is like way more fun, infinitely more fun, right? Please see to the left if you do not know what a hug is, but you better, especially if they smell good. Second, you're actually happy to see these people. You don't hug someone you hate unless your mother is making you hug that weird aunt that she swears held you as a baby. But other than that, you're usually happy to see these people. That's why you're giving them a hug. I am not happy to see people I did not care to know in the first place. That is the problem with work. I'm not hugging Carol in HR. Okay? I'm not hugging Trish in marketing. It's just not happening. I don't know those women, and quite frankly, Trish looks a little bit suspect, kind of grungy, whatever. And of course, they'll probably hug you back. Desecrating your enemies is an amazingly, like, it's way higher than working. My god, desecrating your enemies is way more fun than working because, number one, it's more satisfying, okay? The instant gratification you get from ruining your enemy's life goes miles further than the satisfaction you have to wait 10 to 12 months for on your yearly bonus that only amounts to about 2% of your paycheck. There's got to be at least one person out there that we all want to see fail. This is a safe space. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm a saint. I'm not. I'm a sinner. I hate some people, and I'd love to see them desecrated.
Yikes.
Preferably in prison, but whatever. You know you've thought about it. And last, of course, watching AlexNorimaki is way more fun than working. My God, we've got food discussion. We talk about all kinds of things. Recipes, okay? We talk about snacks and candy and drinks and whole different types of pasta. Okay, it's funny times. This is a funny ass PowerPoint. Do not sit here and tell me you did not at least chuckle at the beginning or middle parts of this, okay? It is very good conversation. We're talking about desecrating our enemies. Do you get this type of titillating conversation and dialogue with the people at work? No, of course you don't, because you can't talk about these kind of things at work. And of course, I won't tell you what to do. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you happy, which of course should be watching me. That's why it's on the PowerPoint. But last but not least, you're already doing it. You are already watching me. You are already here. So clearly you like it better than work. I don't care if I start at 8 p.m. and nobody's working at 8 p.m. You like being here. And with that, I end my PowerPoint. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions, I will be taking them at this time.
Take a view of the cloth and toss the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.